Hello and welcome to German Lessons with Mr. Ferguson. Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum Deutschunterricht mit Herrn Ferguson. Diese grammatische Stunde, this grammar lesson, heißt Adjektivsubstantive, Adjectival Nouns. Before wir anfangen, please remember to like this video. Bitte klickt gefällt mir and to subscribe to my channel so that I can keep helping you with your German. Bitte vergesst nicht zu abonnieren. If you're enjoying my videos, please consider buying me a coffee by clicking the banner now. All contributions are gratefully received and allow me to continue to bring you new and exciting German content whilst keeping it free to access on YouTube. Thank you to those of you who have already contributed. It's very much appreciated. Vielen Dank. In this lesson, we'll be looking at adjectival nouns. In order to fully understand this video, it helps if you have an understanding of adjective endings in all cases in German. If you aren't sure what I mean by adjectival endings, you should go back and watch my adjective endings playlist by clicking the banner now. Similarly, in this video, I'll be talking about the 4 German cases, and if you aren't sure how the nominative, accusative, dative or genitive cases work in German, I will include a link to my videos about these in the description for this video. Also, los geht's. Let's go. In German, adjectives would generally be given an ending if they precede the noun they are describing. For example, Ich habe einen freundlichen Hund. I have a friendly dog. Mein Vater ist ein guter Lehrer. My father is a good teacher. Meine Mutter hat der alten Frau geholfen. My mother helped the old woman. The adjective endings covered in my adjective endings playlist are seen here with the definite articles, and here with the indefinite articles, which is how we will use them in this video. Before we talk about adjectival nouns in German, let's look at some English examples. In English, if we've already established the context of what we're talking about, we can use the word one to replace most nouns. For example, I need a new phone because my old one is broken. We can also use an adjective, normally with nationalities, to describe a person. For example, I was speaking with a German yesterday. In English, we need to use he or she to clarify whether we were speaking to a male or a female. But in German, we can use our adjective endings to show this. So, let's look at these examples broken down. Our first example could have the word phone included twice. For example, I need a new phone because my old phone is broken. In German, this would be Ich brauche ein neues Handy, denn mein altes Handy ist kaputt. However, we can remove the second word Handy and capitalize the adjective, making it into an adjectival noun. Denn mein altes ist kaputt. As our context was already established, this means because my old one is broken. Let's look at the second example, assuming the German we were talking to was male. Ich habe gestern mit einem Deutschen gesprochen. And now, let's look at the example assuming the German was female. Ich habe gestern mit einer Deutschen gesprochen. Notice how the article has changed, but that the adjective ending is the same, n, due to the fact that both examples use the dative case, and the dative case is outside the so-called frying pan. It should be noted here that German is the only adjectival noun that denotes nationality. That means you can't say die Englische for the Englishwoman. This would actually be die Engländerin. Let's look at some other examples of adjectival nouns. Meine Verlobte ist sehr hübsch. My female fiancé is very pretty. As the adjective is verlobt, meaning engaged, die Verlobte means fiancé, female. Der Verlobte means fiancé, male. This example, however, doesn't use the definite article, die, but rather the possessive pronoun, meine. If you aren't sure how possessive pronouns work, it's a good idea to go back and watch my video on that topic by clicking the banner now. In this case, meine Verlobte means my female fiancé. But mein Verlobter, with the masculine er adjective ending, means my male fiancé. We use these endings as the fiancé in the sentence above is in the nominative case. Putting that noun into the accusative case, we have the following. Ich liebe meine Verlobte. I love my female fiancé. Ich liebe meinen Verlobten. I love my male fiancé. Another example of an adjectival noun in a real scenario is in the title of the German award-winning film The Lives of Others, Das Leben der anderen. Here, die anderen means the other people, but we don't need to say the word Leute on the end because the context is clear. As we need to say of others, we use the genitive case, hence why it becomes der anderen, with an adjective ending of n, because it's always outside the frying pan if it's genitive. Some adjectival nouns have become so commonly used that they are now recognised within the dictionary as their own entries, and Verlobte is one of these. Others include der oder die Angestellte, the employee, der oder die Bekannte, acquaintance, der oder die Erwachsene, adult or literally grown one, der oder die Verwandte, relative. Adjectival nouns are also used after words like viel, meaning lots or lots of, wenig, meaning little or not much of, etwas, meaning something, and nichts, meaning nothing. And these are used with a neuter adjective ending. For example, hat viel Gutes über dich gesagt. He said lots of good things about you. Wir sehen wenig Interessantes. We see not much interesting stuff. Ich habe etwas Falsches gemacht. I have done something wrong. And now a popular film on Netflix, Im Westen nichts Neues. Literally, in the West, nothing new. Or in English, all quiet on the Western Front. In German, present or past participles in German can often be used as adjectives, and therefore we can form adjectival nouns from past participles and present participles by capitalizing them and giving them an adjective ending, such as der Gestorbene, the one, masculine, who died. Die Studierenden, the ones studying or the university students. Die Gesuchte, the one, female, being sought or looked for, or the wanted person. Let's look at some final example sentences using adjectival nouns. Ich mag den blauen Schal, aber der grüne gefällt mir besser. I like the blue scarf, but I like the green one more. Ich wünsche dir das Beste. I wish you, informal singular, the best thing. Von den Frauen war die ältere freundlicher. Of the women, the older one was more friendly. And so, that's an introductory look at how to use adjectival nouns in German. Try to notice in English when you would be able to use an adjectival noun, as well as when it's not possible to use one. It's a good idea to pause the video now to recap how adjectival nouns work and the ones we've seen in this video. Habe ich etwas vergessen? If you're a native German speaker and think I've forgotten anything with regards to adjectival nouns or know of any others that I haven't mentioned, please let me know in the comments. Bitte schreibt einen Kommentar. Also, please remember to click subscribe to receive all of my German lesson videos, language learning tips and updates. You can also follow me on Instagram with the username Herr Ferguson and on Twitter under @HerrFerguson. Otherwise, from me, it's Danke und auf Wiedersehen.